Marketing fundamentals number 4, keeping customers sweet. So you've got sales coming through your door or website and your customer base is growing. Fantastic job. Once a customer is hooked, there needs to be an active continuation of the marketing process. Just because someone's bought 5 pairs of frilly knickers from your shop, that doesn't mean that you can just suddenly forget about them. That person has become a customer, and now they need nurturing with additional marketing activities to get them to come back, and indeed keep them coming back time and time again. We call this customer retention. Hands up if you've ever heard of the Pareto principle. The phrase was coined by an Italian called Vilfredo Pareto, who observed that there is an 80 to 20 relationship between effects and their causes. He wasn't specifically referring to marketing though. In fact, Pareto realised that about 80% of Italy's land belonged to around about 20% of the country's population. But it soon became clear that this 80-20 rule applied to many other things too, including the role of marketing in business. And when you apply this rule to business, we can say that around 80% of our sales come from 20% of our customers. So for every 5 customers, there's just one that brings in 80% of the sales revenue. Whilst this figure obviously varies massively depending on all those different factors, there is one lesson to be made here. Always consider ways to keep your customers coming back. You don't know which ones will be your best long-term customers. So let's go back to your initial research here, which included understanding your customer's buying life cycle. Just because a customer has graced your store, it doesn't mean that she will return again. She might go somewhere else next time because she found a cheaper version somewhere else. Or she felt let down by the quality of your product. Or worse, she thought your customer service was truly awful. Whatever their reasons for wanting to go elsewhere next time, you stand the best chance of getting them back if you maintain an active conversation and dialogue between you and the customer. And that's why most of the big companies want to sign you up for their store cards or reward cards or memberships, for example. They all want to keep you engaged with their brand in the hope that you come back again and again and again. And as you get better with marketing, you might want to start looking at the customer lifetime value, also known as the CLTV. CLTV is a metric that marketers use to determine how much a customer is worth over the course of the time that they're with us. For example, if your average customer is with you for an average of a year, let's say, the amount she spends will determine the CLTV. So in order to get customers keep coming back and increasing your CLTV, it's the role of marketing to devise a method to keep communication open between the business and the customer after the purchase. Growing your customer retention levels is a surefire way of scaling your business and has the added benefits of reducing the need to spend a fortune on marketing campaigns. That's marketing fundamentals number 4 sorted. The next tutorial on the Rainmakers is measuring and identifying opportunities.